is YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We about to get into another reaction video. This one titled nothing because there's no title here. But nah, this is a video about this girl. She went on this date. She from Baltimore. My lady, she was telling me about this junk a few days ago. She went on this date with this dude from DC, and dude just got dumb lit. You know what I'm saying? Like dumb lit. So I figure, you know what I'm saying, this is good content, you feel me? This is something good to react to, you feel me? It's close to home. You know what I'm saying? It's close to home. So about to see what they talking about, man. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when I post new lit content on the channel. Let's get into it, man. Dang. That don't say 158, bruh. Heck no, bruh. 158, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. That's crazy right there, bruh. That's crazy. You know how fast that joint moving? That joint flying. He floating. He about to be floating, bruh. Heck no. You know what I'm saying? Heck no. I ain't never been in no situation to where, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a car and somebody speeding. Never been in that type of situation. You know, I can't even imagine what type of adrenaline rush I'd be on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I know the holders, the holder joint that be above the window. I know I'd be holding that. You know what I'm saying? I'd be holding that for dear life, gang. Like, nah. That's crazy, bruh. She begging to get out too. Like she begging. Like she want Cud to pull over. Heck nah.
Story time. Who the fuck did I go on a date with? Okay, so a quick backstory on it is I met the nigga at Roofcrest. The guy, I'm gonna try not to say a lot of N-words and stuff, give y'all just a quick backstory. So I met the guy at Roofcrest. I was with my homegirls. He was with his homeboy, and one of his homeboys know my homegirls. So we all went to Massage after to get some hookah, and I've given him my number, whatever, cool. We went on one date prior to this incident, and it was cool, but he had some behaviors that threw me off. Like, I don't know if y'all ever met a nigga that talk his shit too much. Like, he don't know who he talking to, he trying to impress somebody or something, but that's what he was giving me. And it just was weird, like just unnecessarily so.
And I feel like we all been around that type of dude, bruh. We all been around that type of dude that like to show out for the ladies, you feel me? That like to show out for the girls that's around, you know what I'm saying? He might get a little too animated with his hands sometimes. He might get a little too animated at the mouth sometimes, you feel me? You know? All of a sudden, he dumb tough. You know what I'm saying? He wild tough. All of a sudden, women come around. He's the leader of the group for some reason. He's a group leader for some reason. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, he acting out of his body. We all know that type of dude, bruh. All been around that type of dude, gang. You know what I'm saying? If you have it, then you probably him. You know what I'm saying? You probably him. That's corny, bruh. That's corny. I feel like women could pick up on that type of energy instantly, though. Like, if you faking the funk, like, if you not being who you are, or you doing too much, being too extra, you acting like a flamingo, you feel me? You peacocking, you know what I'm saying? You trying to do too much, trying to show out and all that, bro. They could pick up on that, gang. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. You ain't fooling nobody, bro. They just entertaining just to entertain the game, but you ain't fooling nobody, bro.
Like, it give you're very insecure and you feel the need to try to like pop it or something. But he was like really nice to me at the same time, like a lot of compliments, whatever the case. So I didn't pay too much mind. I have really bad allergies, so I keep sniffling, but I'm gonna try to get through this as fast.
I was about to say she got like mad snot in her nose.
Ends with me in DC outside for like an hour trying to get an Uber to get me back home to Baltimore. So I might actually be sick now. It's making my sniffling worse. to Ed, and he talks about people, and that also threw me off. Like, to make himself seem better, like he'll pick a random person, just say something smart, or
Bro, I hate that type of people, bro. I do not like being around that type of people, bro. Like if you gotta down talk somebody just to, you know what I'm saying, just to boost yourself up, bro. I don't like talk. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro. I check people instantly when they do that, bro. I even if I don't check them, I'm clowning them. I'm clowning them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that, bro. You feel me? Like don't. That's bullying, bro. I don't like that, gang. Form of bullying, bro. Like I told you, bro. Women, she picked up on it instantly, gang. You know what I'm saying? She picked up on it instantly, bro. Women can pick up on that type of energy, bro. When you trying to make yourself seem bigger than who you really are, trying to make yourself bigger than the next person, bro. Just to impress them type thing.
okay. So fast forward to yesterday, which was our second date but third meeting because I met him in person. The first red flag was I hated the fit. The fit was terrible. Bear with me and keep in mind
Huh?
that my tone is going to be off in this, and it's going to seem like I'm getting smart or I might be the problem, but from the beginning of the
Hated the
video,
what?
you know, a traumatic incident does ensue after this, and this is fresh. It just happened. So nigga had on an all red sweatsuit with a red hat.
Oh, the fit.
He told me he'll be to my house in 40 minutes. It takes 2 hours. Don't make a big deal about it. He calls me when he's downstairs, but getting smart, saying, "Why you not down here? Why would I be downstairs? Because I told you 15 minutes. You told me a lot of times, but why are you getting smart? I'll grab my purse and I'll be down when I'm ready. I don't really play all that talking to me crazy. I don't get down like that. No. I'm getting on my own nerves. Keep sniffling. Just bear with me. So I get in the car.
I feel you. Allergies.
He's being regular, like he's being nice to me, whatever, being sweet. He he asks me where Elo is. I give him directions. He tells me he wants a sweatsuit. He asks me if I want to get a matching sweatsuit with him. I laugh and say, okay, we can be cute and corny. He didn't like that I called it corny, but it's not really my thing. But the gesture was cute, so while we're headed to LO, I called my best friend because yesterday was also my best friend's birthday. I called him because he sent a picture in a group message with his birthday fit on. I'm like, oh, Bash, you look good. You got that shit on, you know, hyping him up. He like, oh, thank you. You look pretty too. Where you going? I tell him I'm going to D.C. I'm going on a date. And he like, oh, you with your peoples? My best friend don't know who I'm with. Thank God he ain't say a name. He just, you with your peoples? I'm like, yeah. So he
Oh, shoot. Okay. I didn't even know I can do that. I didn't even know I could do that. All right, for sure.
asked us what do we have on, because in DC, if you don't have on certain things, then you can't get in. I'm like, oh, well, he just got on a sweatsuit. And then he mugged me when I say that, like as if he don't have on a sweatsuit, but he mugs me. And then me and my best friend get off the phone shortly thereafter, and he goes into a store, unrelated. He goes into a store and he come back out. He like, yeah, you all like I got on a sweatsuit. This is a Versace sweatsuit. This is a $1,500 sweatsuit. I got that shit on.
People think that when they put on expensive fits, bruh, that they fly. People put on expensive fits and think that they fly just because it's expensive and it's name brand. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Just because it costs a lot don't mean it's fly. If you really know clothes and fashion, mind you, I don't know a whole lot about fashion, bruh, but I know that it's not the fit. It's not the clothes that make the fashion, bruh. It's how you wear it, how you style it. You know what I'm saying? You see a dude, we all seen like a dude that put on, you know what I'm saying, the sweatsuit, expensive sweatsuit, but it look OD tight, you know what I'm saying? Belly pumping, like poking out at the bottom of the junk, bro. You got the rolls hanging out, bro. Or you see the super skinny, you know what I'm saying? Super skinny dude, whatever, or whatever the case may be, bro. Like you see people wearing expensive things and not knowing how to wear it, bro. And just because it's expensive don't mean it's fly, bro. You feel me? Like how you put it on, that's what matters, gang. You know what I'm saying? You see, I be watching people on YouTube that's from New York, and they, you know what I'm saying, this dude go around New York and he got a camera he basically asking people like what they wearing, what they whoop and all that, right? It was a dude who looked tough, like super fly. You know what I'm saying? Like fly, like fresh. He was like, bro, he got all most of I don't want to say all of it. Most of it from a thrift store. Shirt was like $10. Only thing that was expensive was the jeans, I think. I think the jeans was probably like 120 or 130 or something. But the shoes, you know what I'm saying? Shoes wasn't expensive. He had the accessories on it. You feel me? He layered it up. People don't even know about layering their clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing, bro. Like just because you put on a $1,500 Versace sweatsuit don't mean you fly, gang. That don't mean nothing, bro. It don't.
You look a $1,500 mess, and nonetheless, it's a sweatsuit. And so then he asked me what my best friend has on, and this is like me really confirming how insecure he is. He like, yeah, you say he had that shit on, what he had on. So I do give him a rundown of what my best friend has on. And he's the type who likes to be the richest or the latest that anybody knows. So he didn't really like that. It kind of hit his ego. So on the way to DC, I asked him, is it a steakhouse in the area that we're going to? Like, I'm not too familiar with nothing in DC or in the DMV area. And he said, yeah, it is. I'm like, okay, because I want some real actual food. So when we get to DC, his homeboy meets us, and we go to the Pendry, but it's like similar to the Bygone, except it don't have real food. Like they have little small things.
Baltimore, the place with the
So I don't
food
make it
for
a big
real.
deal. And we had
DC,
met
I
a girl
don't
in the
know.
elevator. So his homeboy that met us was talking to the girl, and she was cool. Both our names was Leah. We was chit chatting. So to skip to the important parts, the the homeboy and the girl we met were talking to each other, and he stops them to ask them about the matching sweatsuits. He say, do y'all think it's corny for people to have matching sweatsuits, without telling them that he wanted to get us them? And they both said yeah, and he wasn't expecting that because he's the type where he think what he think is law, and if I think differently, then I'm wrong. Excuse me. And I could tell that made him uncomfortable, that they felt that way. And he said, not to say it like that, but me and my ex used to wear matching stuff, and it would be cute. And I'm like, okay, like that don't really have anything to do with me, but okay. And then he says to the homeboy, like, didn't we used to do that? And the homeboy is like, yeah, yeah, y'all used to make that y'all thing, so that was cool, but like generally speaking, no. But I could tell it was making him uncomfortable, that like he felt like everybody ganged up on him type shit. So
Mm.
I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I told you like we could get him, we'll make it cute, da da da, whatever. Like just trying to keep the peace, but he did not like that. And then
Dude,
he asked
definitely
me
insecure, gang.
the randomest question I've ever heard. He says, do I think that I could be molded like by a partner? And I'm like, no, I'm the woman that I want to be, and I'm not being molded into anything. And then the two other people are talking to each other, so they didn't hear that. So then he asked the girl next to me if she can, and she's like, no, I'm like, I am who I am. And he asks his homeboy, and his homeboy says, I mean, yeah, you'll make little changes for who you're with, blah blah. And he like, right. I'm like, but that's not molding a person.
Yeah,
That's making slight changes or improvements because you like somebody. But
yeah.
he was like insinuating.
Molden sound like he trying to, you know what I'm saying, get her to fit his program type thing. Like he talking like he like a pimp. That's what that sound like. He think he a pimp. Molden. That's pimp talk. Like the old heads used to say that. They used to say, yeah, yeah, they trying to mold their girl. Like that's an old head saying. He tried pep talk her. That's crazy, bro. Pep talk on the first date is crazy.
Waiting that he wants to mold me. He's older by like 10 years.
See,
But
you
then
know what I'm saying?
he like, well, molded doesn't mean trying to mold you into something different or form you into something. I'm like, words have meaning. We can look up the definition. That is what that means. And then so he ends up saying like, oh yeah, you're right, and tries to high five me. But the conversation threw me off, so I don't high five him. And now he has the attitude talking about I'm really carrying him, or I'm trying him, or whatever his terminology was. I'm
Probably
trying
say
to just get the
Curry.
important part. So then also
Probably say
our
Curry.
service was terrible. But one bartender who was off ended up coming back so she could serve us. So our shots of 42, she made them all doubles, if not triples. And I used to bartend. So she made the shots really big. She gave us extra fried rice and like a couple free margaritas. So when the
Bruh, I be out my mind, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That sound like too much for me. I'm not a drinker, gang. That sound like too much for me, bruh. I be in that joint turned up. You know what I'm saying? Turned up. Can't feel my face type turn, bruh. All I all I need for me to get turned up, bruh, all I need is a shot and a half, bruh. I get a shot and a half, bruh. I'm lit. I'm litty in the club, bruh. I'm in there like these. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there like these, bruh. Turned up. You feel me? Oh, nah.
Bill came. The guy that I was with was Apple paying the other guy because he didn't have cash and he wanted to pay in cash. So, but the bartender had gave us all her number because she was saying she gets discounts on the spa and she wanted to give it to us because our service was so terrible. So I ended up telling the guy that I was with, we gonna call him Royce. So I ended up telling Royce you could just Apple pay her directly, just trying to make sure that she's looked out for, cause she did what she was supposed to do. Then he like, you worried about the wrong shit, this and that, and I'm like, I don't know, he just was doing too much. So I ended up asking the bartender if we were at a table, but the bartender was coming over to us. So I asked her if I could see the bill because they didn't look at how many things she didn't ring up, so they wouldn't know what tip is appropriate. So he like, why is you trying to see the bill? And really, if a man is paying a bill, then the women post a tip. I'm like, I don't know what you really get into, but I'm not coming out my pocket for nothing on no date. Like, I'm just not doing it. Mind you, it's a second date. I don't know you, sir.
Mm.
And I don't like no man trying to tell me how to be the perfect bitch. Like, if you the perfect woman, then you go be that. Leave me the fuck alone. And so now I expressed that I wanted hookah after this. I'm not even sure how it turned into like a double date kind of thing because now the first girl who we met in the elevator is gone, but somebody who the homeboy actually deals with ended up coming, so it's still kind of a double date vibe. And me and this young lady also wanted hookah, but somehow we end up at something.
Double date is out the question, guy. You know what I'm saying? He bugging, bro. Double date on the second date is crazy, bro. You feel me? It's crazy, bro. Heck no. Listen, I went on my first double date a little while back, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You feel me? It was cool. You know, the vibes was good. My lady, you know what I'm saying? She was cool. You know, the other couple, they was cool. You know what I'm saying? We even had another couple, like a third couple, because we did like an escape room. You know what I'm saying? So it was a third couple there. Cool. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? So that double date experience was my first double date experience, and it was fantastic. You know what I'm saying? I had a lovely time. A lovely time. But if it was like a second date, nah, I don't even think she probably would. She wouldn't even been with a double date on a second date. Like a double date on a second date just sound crazy, bro. I'm sorry, it just sound crazy. Like we double dating, we don't even know each other like that, and we all know. And who are these? You know what I'm saying? Who are these? Like who are these people? You feel me? Like nah.
12 stories. He did mention 12 stories to me, and he asked me if I wanted to go. I looked it up. I asked if they had hookah, and he says no. I said I would prefer to get hookah. Regardless, that's still where they ended up taking us. So we go in there. Their homegirl works there. Both of the men are from DC. She gets us a section. They don't get a bottle. They say we're not staying for a long time. So it's no drinks. It's no hookah. We just sitting there. Rocking back and forth to the music, making the most of it. He does keep asking me if I'm okay. He's sitting across the table. The three of us are next to each other on the bench. Eventually, he comes and sits next to me to ask, and I tell him, yeah, I'm fine, but, you know, I told you I didn't want to come here. Why you didn't want to come here? I told you I wanted hookah. And that's when the switch flipped, and he starts yelling. Like, maybe it's because he was drunk, but he starts yelling, like, why you... Let me the fuck out! Let me
the fuck out! That's still crazy to me, gang. That's still crazy to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? 150 on the highway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't know what type of song you listening to. I don't know who that is, bro, but that's crazy, bro. Second date too? Nah, that's nah. But I think there's more parts to it though. I think, yeah, it's part 2 right here.
The fuck? Sweetheart. You right fucking kill me. Stop. You're right fuck.
part two. Who the fuck did I go on a date with? Psychopath and
Hey,
Texas.
no, he's a sweetheart.
Or psycho.
Sweetheart.
Bitch, whatever you want to say. I'm so tired of talking about this. Actually, like, all my friends keep checking on me and stuff
I
because
shouldn't be laughing.
they were getting calls,
It's crazy.
4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when everything was happening. But let's get right back in. So he's directly next to me. He asks me why I don't want to be at 12 stories. I say, I told you I wanted to go get hookah. And he starts yelling, man, why the fuck is you acting like that? I told you we going to get hookah after this. Like, actually yelling, not a little bit louder, like a whole different personality. So when he starts yelling, I go like this. I put my hand up. I'm like, excuse me. And he still go for a second. I push my hand out further. And then he suck his teeth and he goes sit back in a chair that's across. And immediately after that happened, I'm texting my group message because a homeboy of mine, a friend of a friend, is in this establishment. And I text the group making a joke like, I'd probably be better off just going home with them. My date is going like down the toilet. Like, it's been too many instances of his attitude, his temper. And I already seen him crash out on the phone with his homegirl. Like, he just is on one and it's throwing me off, but I'm still having a good time with the couple next to me. Like, they're a good time. The girl was a good time. The homeboy, he's finally like, everything's going to fine. It's literally just him. He's the only energy that's off. And I'm a dramatic person. And so I'm like, going home would be dramatic. Like, he drunk, fussing, like, you be all right. You ain't ready. What you going to do to you? So
she should have laughed. If not leave, then just hang with the couple and then leave with like your friend. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just hang with the homies. You feel me? Like, dude was out his rocket, bruh. He was out his rocket. He was wilding, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. He was wilding. You know what I'm saying? Dang. She could have avoided she could have avoided all of that. You know what I'm saying? Dang, that's tough.
So the girl who's with us says, you wanted to get hookah, right? Let's go get some hookah. So they end up saying to the guys, like, all right, we're going to go get some hookah. And their homegirl, who was the bottle girl, did bring us a round of shots. It was like a spicy tequila or something. So we take the shots, we leave. I decide, we can still go get hookah. But when we get in the car, me and him do get into it about him yelling at me. I'm like, I told you earlier, watch how you talk to me. Like, why are you yelling at me? And then he's like, I ain't yell at you, but while kind of still yelling in the car, explaining how he wasn't yelling. I'm like, you did, but just, chill. Then his homegirl wanted to meet us. He's beefing with the homegirl on the phone. And then he ends up apologizing to me and the homegirl both. He says it's not our fault that he in a mood, like a different homeboy that's not with us says something that pissed him off. But I don't even recall that. He was on the phone the whole time that we was at Pendry. Just talking to people, like just being on the phone, but every time he gets off the phone, he'll say something condescending about whoever he was on the phone with, like he so much of a bigger nigga, or that this N-word is bluffing, he a little N, I'm a big one, whatever, just all this knowledge.
I hate them type of dudes, bruh. Son, them type of dudes, bro, they don't have no true friendship, gang. They don't have no true brotherhood. They don't have no true nothing, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, them type of dudes, bro, never have nobody that's legit, you know what I'm saying, around them, gang. Never, bruh. Never. That's crazy, bruh. I do not, like, if that's your man's, bro, see, that's what I'm saying. The dude that be on, he be trying to, you know what I'm saying, he be trying to play like he top dog, top, you know what I'm saying, top dude, you feel me, like, just the leader, the alpha, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think that he him. When they get around women, bro, those ain't the ones that you gotta hang with, bro. Like, you gotta watch out for them. Cause they will backdoor you, they will snake you. You know what I'm saying? They'll do anything for the buns, bro. Anything for the buns, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I remember the story time I had years back, bro. The dude, he tried to talk crazy about me to a girl that I was dealing with, bro. Like, talk crazy about me, and she ended up telling me what he said. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's weird, bro. That's weird. You feel me? That's weird. That's why them dudes never have no legit circle, gang. They never have no true people around them, bro, because they they fraudulent themselves. You know, that's crazy.
That throwing me off. So I'm already clear that this is the last date, but I don't feel unsafe yet. I just feel like, it's just a different vibe. I don't like how you get down. Um, and I'm texting in real time this to my friends too. Um, it's a lot. I don't know why I decided to still get hookah, but here we are. We're on the way to hookah. We get to the hookah lounge. I can't remember what it was called. Yes, I can. It was called.
I ain't gonna lie, shorty, you had ample chances of getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? You had ample chances. Like he was showing you, giving you mad reasons on to why you should leave, like why you still there. I don't. That's what I'm not understanding. That part I don't get. You feel me? That part I don't get. I understand everything else that you saying, but that part where you saying that, you know what I'm saying, you still gonna continue on with the date. That part I don't get, gang. You feel me? You gotta make that call ASAP. Make that call ASAP. Make that call to make that call if you got like a guy best friend or like a brother, older brother, you know what I'm saying, or like some homeboys that you could call, you call them, you know what I'm saying? Let them know where you at, what you on, who you with, so they can come get you. Because 9 times out of 10, if you make that call, he probably gonna trip out. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna trip out. So you gotta make sure that you call somebody that's gonna trip out too. Cause that's crazy. That's crazy.
Signature, I think, or at least that's one that they named. Um, but it was dancers in there. It was probably maybe 8 dancers, by dancers, spicy dancers. So we go in there. Me and the young lady get 2 hookahs. Hookahs busting. Everything is good. Then unimportant events happen. He ends up dipping off for a second, for a good while, but he wasn't really missed because everybody else's energy was good except for his. Um, so the other gentleman gives ones to throw. So me and the other young lady are throwing ones. We having a good time. Like the homegirl who he was getting smart with ends up coming. She's a good time. Everybody, you so pretty. Like we're all just being girls having a good time. Now the night is about to end. I've already expressed that I want to go home earlier. We get back in the car. He asks me, what do I want to do? I say, I want to go home. Oh, backtrack. He's pushing me out. Like, he's trying to rush me out of there. I don't know what's going on, but he's saying, like, oh, no, it's not your fault. That's my bad. Just look in front of you because the other girl was drunk. But it's just like, it's okay if she's drunk. Like, why are you talking shit? She not, nothing too sloppy. Like, he just doing a lot. Like, he just talks so much shit. It gets annoying. So, get to the car. I say I want to go home. He, like, suck his teeth, but he don't make it a big deal yet. I forgot to mention that in the car, between the change in the locations, it's like he's trying to touch me. Not like a weird or like pervy, but it's like the date is clearly not going good. He knows that it's not going good. That's why he keeps asking me if it's going good. But it's like he almost wants to act like it is. Like the same way he was getting smart when I was in the house, but then when I got in the car, he's back being nice. Like I'm starting to feel like is he not well? Like it's clearly not going well. But then we get in the car and he's like trying to be lovey dovey. Like it's sending me. So I'm telling him that he can send me an Uber. He like, no, I'm gonna take you home. The same way I can pick you up, I'm gonna take you home. But he's drunk, so I don't want him to. And if you know me, you know I'm off that drinking and driving stuff. Like after KP, Naisha, like I'm just off it. So I really didn't want him to, but I'm not trying to make it a fuss. And I'm just feeling like he's not well, and he's too drunk. So I didn't want him. It just wasn't worth the back and forth. So he's saying he's going to take me home. Then he switched to, I mean, you can just come to my house. You can sleep on the couch. I'll sleep on the couch. Like, it'll be fine. I'm like, no, I just rather go home. Like, you could just send me an Uber. And he like, all right, I'm not on that. Fuck it then. I'm going to hurry up and get you home. Fuck that. Da-da-da. Then he calls his sister, like, to talk shit about the situation. I'm just not even saying nothing.
Oh, nah.
I just want to get home safe. I don't give a fuck what you tell your sister.
Right.
I could be the worst bitch in the world. He wasn't calling me bitches, though. But I really didn't care what he said to her. And she was saying to him, like, oh, yeah, you drunk. And he got in the car, like, saying, like, yeah, I'm drunk as shit. That's why I don't feel like driving out there. But then it turns to, you know what, can you just send her an Uber? Because she got to get the fuck on my car. Like, he trying to do too much. And she drunk, too. But she's, like, seemingly trying to calm him down. So I can't say nothing bad about her. But I was very uneasy. Like, I didn't know what she was on. So I'm on some shit with everybody. Well, I'm prepared to be because I'm trying to play it cool. So
I ain't gonna lie,
And
it's
he like,
good. It's good that she still got her wits about her. You know what I'm saying? She's still alert. She still got her wits about her. When the dude drunk, sister drunk, like that's good. That's good because situation can turn left, and you know what I'm saying. She's the outcast. Like the girl going to protect her brother, and the brother going to protect his sister. You know what I'm saying? But like a stranger, because to them, like you just like a stranger for real. Like it's only the second date. Feel me? So it's a good thing that she got her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't get lit. She ain't get dumb drunk. You know what I'm saying? She still playing it safe. But nah, I ain't gonna lie. Should have been left the date though.
yeah, I'm ready. Send her Uber. Then I'm like, well, you have to stop somewhere so she can send me the Uber.
And
But he
she
not
got in the
stopping nowhere.
car
And now
with him
he's
too.
speeding. He's dumbing through whatever DC Street this is. It's like a lot of like it's like Martin Luther King a little bit. Like it's a lot of lanes, but it's a bunch of lights, and he's dumbing through them. He's going like 120. So I'm telling him slow down, calm
Mm.
down. And she's drunk, so she like laughing, like you scaring her. You gotta stop. But like no, dead serious. You have to stop. So he's dumbing through the lights. And I'm like, calm down. You're drunk. He like, I'm not drunk. Fuck that. Matter of fact, we gonna call her B. He like, B, I'm on my way to you. I'm on my way to you. You can take her home then. Da da da. And I'm just like, I'm downloading Uber on my own phone at this point, but it's taking a long time to load. And I'm also recording the interaction, so I'm having like everything I'm doing on my phone is taking a long time. Because at this point, I'm really starting to feel unsafe, and I'm like, if something happened to me, like I need proof of what's going on. So now we on the way to P because though he told her to get me a Uber, he didn't stop nowhere so that a Uber could come get me. So he's saying we're going to her house. And I just know when this car stop, I'm getting my own Uber. First address I see, I'm getting my own Uber. I'm getting that. Um, so now we're on a actual like highway, and he just starts talking shit like, I really liked you. I don't know why you acting like that. You in bad energy all night. You been tripping all night. I'm like, that's you. Why you acting like that? Like I'm telling him about himself, but I'm like still calm enough to where like I know that like I'm in the middle of a city that's not mine. I'm an hour away from home. I didn't drive myself, and he's speeding real bad, and he's not well. So I'm like on a delicate balance here of I could really cuss you the fuck out, but what really come with that? You can flip this motherfucker.
All right.
So after all of
Dangerous.
him going through the back and forth of I really liked you to now I ain't tripping off you. I don't chase no bitch. I just chase the money, whatever. I'm like, God bless. Like I'm not going back and forth with you. God bless. Then he like, and I had left out the hookah lounge because my ex bitch was there and she thinking you skinny, da da da. I'm like, I think you should go fuck with her. Like this has nothing to do with you. I am telling you this. Like I'm just trying to get the safety. Then he takes the gun off the door and puts it in
Hey,
his lap
bruh.
because somebody flashed the lights at him. You're already going 120. Now you got the gun in your lap. Now it's about to be a DC shootout. Like for real, like I need to get the fuck around you. I need to get the fuck back home. So it's gonna have to be a part 3, but I can't.
He put the gun on his lap, gang. He put the gun on his lap. Why he put the gun on his lap? He in the car with a shorty. Come on now, bruh. Come on now, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Character, bruh. Character. You know what I'm saying? People be lacking character, bruh. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
End it at a part 3 probably because we're almost done. There has been a development. I repeat, there
This
has been
part
a
3.
development. So we started story time. He called me. He left a message.
I ain't gonna lie,
He
these
listened to
songs
voice
dumb
message.
long.
He texted me, calling me a clout chasing bitch. He also mentioned that he has niggas up here in Baltimore. Blah blah blah. The British are coming. I repeat, the British are coming. I had a feeling that this was going to happen. I'm not worried about it. I know y'all are very worried about me, but keep in mind, there's no way even if he wasn't bluffing about having niggas up here, there's no way he called a man and said, yeah, I went on a date with this girl in your city, and she didn't want to stay with me, so I started tweaking. And she made a story time about it, telling people what I did to her. So, yeah, I want you to go hurt her. Go bother that young lady.
Yeah, nah.
Come on. I'm not worried about it. The reason he's not blocked is because I had a feeling he was going to start threatening me, and I wanted to see what it was that he was saying. And I also live in a secure building for anybody who's worried about me. There's no way you woke up knowing that you scared a girl so bad last night that she had to flee the scene from you. Like, she rather be in a different city, away from home, middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night, than to be near you for another second. How are you living with yourself? Like, I digress. I'm about to film the part 3, but I don't think y'all realize that this is happening in real time like this. And while I have y'all here, I want to address a couple of things that was left in the comments. Okay, so number 1, I was drunk.
Is this part 3?
So mistakes were made. So
no, this not part 3.
It is what it is.
I crashed my car.
Oh, this part 3.
Hey, dead.
You all like
Hey,
full
dead.
coverage. Nigga, this is my life. You all like full coverage.
Hey, nah, what? Hey, nah, wait.
There's been a development.
He said play dead.
I crashed my car full coverage. Play dead.
You all like
Hey,
full
dead.
coverage. Nigga, this is my life. You all like full coverage.
Oh my God, you right.
Who the
Oh,
fuck did I wanna do
nah.
Part 3. To quickly
Oh,
I
wildin',
am
gang.
not assessing everything correctly. Leaving from the hookah place,
Wow.
I let him know I wanted to go home, but he rushed me out. So we hurry up, get in the car. I let him know, like, you could just give me an Uber. I'm not feeling unsafe. As I said, more changing locations. He's being sweet as if, like, we're not beefing. And I'm drunk. So at this point, I had already fucked up because I'm already in the car. So he just pulls off, like, no, I'm going to take you home. Which I'm still not feeling unsafe because I didn't assess how drunk he was. I just knew his behavior was throwing me off, but I said the shots of 42 was doubles or triple shots. Like, I had some drinks. So fast forward,
Oh, she was
on the
lit.
highway. We're in the middle of our argument or disagreement. The car behind him flashes the lights, probably because he's swerving. And then he on some shit like some John Wick ass shit with the gun from the pew pew from the storage on the side of the door, put it in his leg. Then he lets the other car past him, and the other car passes him, not worried about him. He keeps the gun in his lap though after this. The pew-pew. So now, as if I wasn't already feeling unsafe, this fucking lunatic also has a gun in his lap. He's speeding. I'm making a video of what's going on. It's not a time to really call the police. I'm moving. I'm going 120. I don't know where I am. It's not my city. I don't know where to say that I am. And my battery is dying. So whatever the final straw was, they really set him off when he started accelerating, going the 150, 160, whatever it was. And I think the beginning of part 1, I don't know what I said. I think it may have been, he got the saying, I don't know what niggas you used to. And I'm like, niggas who don't do this. And that could have been what sent him over the moon because he did not like that comment. But whatever the final straw was, he started really flooring that bitch. And then y'all seen the clip from the video. In the beginning of part 2, he's going like 120, and it's merging. The lanes are merging because of construction. So 4 lanes become just the shoulder. Like, all of the lanes were closing. You have to drive in the shoulder. And that's why I'm yelling, you're going to fucking kill me. You're going to fucking kill me. Because all of the lanes are merging over so fast. Eventually, we get off the exit. He's on and off the phone with the sister. I think we named her B. So he's on and off the phone with B, and B is saying, like, you know, just get here. He like, yeah, I'm going to get here because she got to get the fuck up my car, da-da-da. Like, just saying his comments. I'm going back and forth a little bit, but not too much. So when he gets off the exit, he's still speeding, but the sister's on the phone. So we get to where she told us to pull at, but it's a parking lot. It's not actually a house. And she's saying she's 2 minutes away. So at this point, I could have made a run for it, but it didn't look like a good area. And the sister is saying she's 2 minutes away. Since it's seeming like she's trying to help me, I feel like my better bet is to wait the 2 minutes for her than to make a run for it in the middle of God knows where, whatever neighborhood. I'm also under the impression that the sister is driving because she's supposed to be taking me home. But we end up pulling down further down the street because she's walking, and she gets in the car. Mind you, it's a 2-seater, so me and her are left up. And so, but we're not directly in front of anything for me to see a street name and numbers. So he pulls back to a like shopping center, but it's dark. Again, it's not a good area. He mentions the name of one of the stores in the shopping center. I ask her to repeat the name. She tells me, and I type it in Uber. I have Uber on my own phone at this point. I request the Uber, but nobody is trying to accept the ride because it's an hour ride at 4 a.m. So a few minutes go by and someone accepts the ride, but it says like 25 minutes away. So we're waiting for the Uber. Mind you, me and her have the door open because we're cramped in one seat. But he like, man, we not waiting no 20 minutes for no Uber. We just gonna take her home, and pulls off. The door is still open while he's pulling off. I can't make this shit up. He actually pulled off so fast that when she closed the door while it was moving, it closed my hair in the door because, again, we're smushed in the car. So now she's trying to open the door back up while the car is moving so I can yank my head over to get my hair out, and then she closes the door back.
What?
So he's saying, we're just going to drive you, da-da-da. I'm like, I can get my Uber, but since the sister is here and she's an ally, I'm popping my shit more. Like, when he's saying smart shit, I'm saying shit more at this point. Again, I'm drunk, but I feel safer. Like, you're not going to kill your sister too, so now, bitch, I'm on your ass. So we're supposed to be on the way to whatever car to switch to, so me and her aren't left up because now they're going to take me home. We end up pulling into his garage of his house, and he's switching back and forth between his moods like he was doing the whole time of, I really liked you, you're so cute, that's how you got me, but why do you act like that, to, yeah, I'm gonna just get you a fucking Uber when I decline to come back to his house. So then he, yeah, we'll go to the, I'm gonna just get you a fucking Uber, and then he'll go to the, no, I'm gonna just take you home. Like, he keeps going back and forth. So when we get to the house, he's back to the, almost like he wants to fix it kind of energy. I don't know if I said this before, but while we're driving and he's actually doing all that speeding that's in the videos, and when I'm declining his advances, when he's trying to, oh, well, you might as well just come to my house. Like, the nigga is off. Like, you might as well just come back to my house. Like, we could sleep on the couch or we could cuddle. Like, he just keeps going back and forth. But every time I say, no, I want to go home, it's like it sets him back off. Like, that really triggers him.
Bro just went through, he went through all of that. You know what I'm saying? Did all that to her. You know what I'm saying? Maxing out on her. You feel me? Talking crazy about whoever, you know what I'm saying, he on the phone with, turning her off completely. You feel me? Speeding on the highway, you know what I'm saying, scaring the daylights out of her. Holding the gun out on his lap, you know what I'm saying, doing all of this. And he like, I mean, you come back to the crib, you feel me? We sleep on the couch, we ain't gotta do nothing, we just cuddle. He still think he gonna crack some. He still think he gonna, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get some. After all of that, bro, he still think he gonna get the cheeks, bro. That's crazy. You feel me? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what be going on through people's heads, bro. It's bad. People crazy out here, gang.
Okay, so now back to the garage. We're in the garage. Me and him are having our back and forth. I'm trying to look for an address, but the way it's set up, his whole row of townhouses is everybody's garage, so it's the back, it's no numbers. Then parallel to that, it's the back of everybody's house as well with their garage, so it's no numbers. So I'm asking her, what's the house number? What's the house number? And she's saying, no, it's fine. I'm going to take you home. Like, it's fine. I'm going to make sure you get home. And I'm like, it's cool. I'll just get the Uber. Because, again, I don't know her. Like, she's not doing anything wrong. And so, no shade to her. But I don't know you. I just want to be home. Like, it's a lot going on. So she's like, no, it's fine. I got you. We're just going to get in the car. We're going to get you home. But both of them are drunk, probably drunker than me, and they are walking in front of me. So I'm walking behind them, but I'm trying to scope the scene. So I notice, like a little further up, I can see the front of houses. So I dip off up that street, and I don't know if they see me or didn't because I didn't turn around. I just go up that street and I see numbers, but now it's no street name right there. So I go down to the other end of the block and I see the street sign. So I request my Uber to right there, but again, it's 4 a.m. And it's an hour drive. So it takes about 10 minutes for them to accept my ride. And it's in the 50s. It's cold outside, and I have on shorts and a long sleeve crop top, so I'm cold. So the 10 minutes go by, and my phone is on 5% at this point. A Uber accepts it. And I call my sister twice while I'm waiting for my Uber, but she's asleep. It's 4 a.m. She doesn't answer. So I call my other best friend, not the one from the birthday outfit, another best friend. We're going to call him in. I call in and give him a brief rundown. I'm in D.C. Shit went left. I'm requesting an Uber home, but my phone is about to die. If I don't text you in 20 minutes, letting you know that I'm in an Uber, that means that it never came. And so I need you to come to this address. And I gave him the same address that I put into Uber. Little do I know, my best friend does not wait the 20 minutes. He leaves out right away because it is an hour drive. And so the Uber was initially about 22 minutes away. And I'm checking about every 5 or 10 minutes because I don't want to kill my battery. But when I check it, the Uber's only 2 or 3 minutes closer. So I'm not even sure if the Uber is coming. While I'm waiting for the Uber, I get a call from Ross, the crazy nigga named Ross. I get a call from Ross. I don't answer, of course, but I also go to the side of the house. I was standing in the front of the house because it had a ring camera, and in case he decided he still wanted to go at it, or I don't know, I just wanted it to be in front of a ring camera. I'm waiting in front of the house for my Uber, but while I'm waiting for it, I get a call from Ross, the crazy nigga named him Ross. So I go to the side of the house when I see him calling me because I'm just not sure. Like, he might want to go back at it, he might want to beef, or he might be asking me if I want to come in. Like, I really don't know what's going on. So he texted me as well, but I didn't see that he texted me because I was trying to stay off of my phone. Finally, the Uber does arrive. And again, I was waiting in front of a house because it had a ring camera, but just in case he decided he wanted to still be on some shit. So when I'm in the Uber, I see the message, and the message says, "Cool, we done looking for you." I don't know if they ever was looking for me. Definitely didn't want to be found, so that was good. By the time I'm in the Uber, my best friend is already in Laurel. So when I text him to let him know I'm in the Uber, he lets me know he's in Laurel. Just have the Uber bring me to him. So I changed the address, and the Uber takes me to my best friend. Also, important context, I met him, I think, like a month and a half ago. Remember, I met him through my homegirl because my homegirl knows his homeboy. So that's another reason why I already just felt kind of comfortable. So I go out of town. So we didn't go on the first date till probably weeks later. So we had already been talking for a while.
And see, we were not strangers, but we don't know each other well. I had actually been around this person. He could have snatched me, tried to save me. Oh, sexual harassment. Done anything, but didn't. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, champ. That's crazy, champ. That's a crazy, crazy story. That's right, bro. Y'all gotta be safe out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, you know what I'm saying? You go on these dates with these dudes, bro. Please be safe. You know what I'm saying? Please be safe. You feel me? Keep the pepper spray in your bag. Keep a taser on you. Keep a knife on you. You feel me? You never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Never know what type of timing a dude might be on. He might be a good dude. He might be a solid, good character. You know what I'm saying? Just a good dude. But you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know what could happen. So you always want to be prepared just in case anything may happen until you absolutely feel safe around him. You feel me? Because that could have went left. You know what I'm saying? It could have went it did go left, but it could have went further left, you know? So, dang, bruh. That's tough. That's tough. I'm glad she's okay, though. You feel me? I'm glad she's okay. That go to show you. People can be devious, gang. You know what I'm saying? People can be devious, you know? Always gotta watch out for people, bruh. But make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell notification so you be notified when I post new lit content on the channel. Until next time, man. Deuces.